Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Swerve, who is an odd favorite of mine. He's one of those weird ones that I had when I was younger, and I really remember that Generations toy from ages ago, from like 2014-15 area of time. I love that toy. It was such a good it was a good pocket figure. It really was. It transformed so easily. The robot mode was great. It could move well. It even had a little target master guy, and that was really awesome. But Swerve became one of my favorites because of that, and not so much Gears, who had the same figure. Hello, Gears. We'll talk about him in a minute. But I mean, Swerve is the Gears repaint. He was the later on version, and honestly, I've just always liked Swerve more. I like his colors more. I like his design more. I just like him more, honestly, and it's awesome to finally have a new one. I found him at my local Walmart the other day. I actually bought Smokescreen first and hid him. Went back 2 days later, and they installed the Lego case, like the locked case. For some reason, the Walmart near my house has no valuable Lego sets. Like, I'm talking like it's all the cheap ones. Anyway, I hit him in the Lego aisle like an idiot. They moved him back. Luckily, he was still there when I went back. The rest of the wave was not. There was also no Power Glide when I went the first time, which sucked. But that is besides the point. Here we are with Swerve, and he is a great time. He's actually a lot heavier of a remold than I initially thought he was. I did like 2 other takes of this and thought he was super similar to Gears. As soon as I picked up Gears, I was like, holy crap, this guy is different. And right off the bat, I mean, obviously the colors are great, the red, white, and gray, and black, but you can see the big differences. His arms are almost entirely new parts. That baffled me. I'm not joking, it baffled me. I thought they were going to be similar other than the shoulders. No. The gray sections, the hand, and then that little hinge there, they're reuse. The rest of the arm is completely brand new. That is insanity to me. I for sure thought there'd be some reuse, but no. Even in the legs, while the hips are different, are the same, you can see the crotches are different, the legs are entirely different, the feet are different. Like, it's insane. The chest piece has a little bit of a difference with its front panel. Swerve does retain the little opening gimmick for, like, the drive that Gears had, just because, you know, it's there. Even the back component is different. I thought they were the same. They're completely different. They're entirely different. And as you can, if you look at the bottom of the legs, you can see the wheels are on the back of Swerve and not on him. So there's a massive change here. They're the same figure, but not the same figure at all in a lot of ways, just aesthetically speaking and just like looking at them. But that's a good thing, because Gears has great articulation. He's a great base mold, other than the fact that he's really short. But he's a mini-bot, so he's supposed to be short, so it works out. He also has this big-ass backpack, but what are you going to do about it? He is still good. As far as he goes, though, great-looking figure. The head is nice. I do like his more generic-looking head, opposed to Gears' weird thingy. I don't know what the hell's up with his head, honestly. But, you know, it is what it is. It's just a good-looking figure. He's as kind of generic as the colors are. I do love the red and white color scheme. It works. It really does. And it's no exception here. Swerve here comes with exactly 1 accessory, that being this little pistol thing that Gears also came with. So, it's not unique. Other than that, let's talk about articulation, which is pretty darn good. He has a ball-jointed head, which is a little bit restrictive because of these little pylons up around the head. Also, the head looks great. Didn't really mention that. Look at that. Very nice noggin on him. The arms have a butterfly joint, which is just pure insanity on a deluxe, I'm not going to lie. Outward, forward. Does have double-jointed elbows, a swivel at the wrist, swivel at the bicep as well. Can't forget about that. A waist swivel. Forward, back at the hips, outward, swivel at the thigh. He has 1 knee, and if you move this, he has double-jointed knee. Gears automatically has double-jointed because he doesn't have the wheel in there. So that's kind of a plus on Gears' end, but he still technically has the double-jointed knee anyway, so it's there. And he has an ankle tilt. So this guy's just, like, stupid in the articulation department for no reason. They had no reason to go this hard with the Gears mold, and they had no reason to go this hard with Swerve and making him better than Gears. I'm saying it now. I like him more than Gears. I've said it He's better in my opinion right now. But that is that. So let's get to the transformation, which is just as simple as Gears and is honestly great. So we're going to first start by folding up the arms and then coming to the back. You're then going to fold out these wheels like so. You're then going to fold in the chest. Once that's done, fold the arms up and in, and then take the whole hood section, move it like that, open that section up there, come around to the back here, fold out the wheels, fold those down, bend the knees so that they go up and connect to the front of the car to form the doors and windows. You're then going to fold those down, fold the wheels down, and Bob's your uncle. There's your little red truck man, which is great. Now, Gears, I want to do it, but I don't want to do the whole transformation. There's a lot of differences. We'll just talk about them here. Main differences, obviously, are going to be these sections here, completely different as they're new. This is different from the original, as pretty evident if you look at the sections of Gears there. You can see, very different looking. The entire section up here is new. Obviously, these little parts down here are new. The only real reuse on this truck mode is nothing. Like, genuinely, maybe the wheels. Most of the things you see in this truck mode are completely different from Gears. Yes, the way you get to the truck mode is the same as Gears, but by God, is everything pretty much the same. Like, it's kind of baffling how much they changed here. They didn't have to go this hard, like I said, on Swerve. They didn't have to go this hard on Swerve. I keep calling them Gears, and I'm sorry, because it keeps, like, you know, Gears is right there, and, like, speaking of it, I use the Gears mold, and that's whatever. But the Swerve version is just, it's better. Swerve is better. They went crazy. As far as the gun ports go, you can peg the gun on the roof, or you could peg it on to the front tire pretty well on the front fender. And that is it. That's your gun. That's your car mode. It's a great little car mode. No real issues with it. I think it's just a great fun time. And honestly, that really is it for Gears. So let's get to my final thoughts here. As far as it goes, I said Gears again. God damn it. Swerve. For Swerve, I think Swerve is a great toy. And I think Gears is also equally as good. He's just not as cool looking, in my opinion. Swerve is a phenomenal buy, though. Like, genuinely, if you didn't get Gears and you were kind of on the fence about it, I know he's a small Transformer. He's very small for the price, which is kind of his biggest issue. Legitimately, if that's his biggest issue, he's doing pretty good, because that's an issue with, like, 80% of the line, that they're expensive. Oh, I say 80. It should be 100. 100% of the line that they're expensive. This guy, genuinely, man, like, Swerve is great. Like, cannot recommend. I like that smokescreen over here. This smokescreen is pretty good. He's not as good as Swerve. I'm just saying it right now. He's not as good as Swerve. He's not. This is one of the best figures. I think it's one of the most underrated molds I think they've come out with in years. While it's short and all that, the articulation is amazing. The transformation is simplistic and fun to do. The robot mode looks great. The car mode is a little iffy. I'll say that. The car mode is easily the worst aspect of this thing, but it's still not horrible. I'm giving him a 5 out of 5. He's getting a 5 out of 5. I think this is one of the best figures they've come out with in a long time. I do. I genuinely do. He's end of the year material. And while Gears is good, I don't like Gears as much as Swerve. Swerve's better. That's it. 5 out of 5 for him. And that really is it for my review of Age of the Prime Swerve. This has been Delete signing out.